to this place.
And I remember every single time I go to IKEA, there's hot girls there.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck, dude. Hot girls are always like redecorating their apartments or something. Yeah, rocket science is weird. It's not like just flying.
That's why everybody compares stuff to rocket science.
Not rocket science.
Yes, it is. And it's freaking hard. Okay?
Okay.
I went to school for this.
I think we just start when we're doing our outro.
Yeah.
That's when the podcast starts. Because that's when it gets better.
We'll just put this at the beginning and then do the intro. And then
we'll cut when it ends.
Hey.
Yo. Welcome to the show. Oh.
Yeah.
Los Amigos Gringos, episode 38. And we're feeling great. And we can look in each other's eyes, which is a little weird.
This is so intimate right now.
I know. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, you could tell that we're trying to set up some new shit here.
Yeah.
Trying to get official.
Yeah. You might have noticed we have a table we're sitting at now.
Official.
Yeah.
We got a whole new studio, actually.
Yeah.
As far as you know.
We just got this table today, so we're still kind of messing around with how we want to set up the lights and everything. So it might not look the best right now, but we're just working on everything right now.
Trying to make it a better show in general.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, we'll probably interview some people, because that seems to be what podcasts usually are.
Yeah, that's, I'd like to do that. I think like I joke around with Brendan all the time about this, but if we can get this thing freaking taken off, like an end goal in like 5 years, having like somebody big on here, like Post Malone or somebody that does podcasts. I know Post Malone is like, that's a big leap.
That's a big one.
And that might not ever happen ever, but a girl can dream, all right?
We just gotta be like, Steve will do it and just start giving shit tons of money to people.
Yeah.
But we need the shit tons of money.
Or we get Sugar Sean on here.
Yeah, I don't know if he would come.
It's the only person that kind of makes sense to get onto the podcast because
he lives here
in Phoenix. Well, he lives in Scottsdale, but
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. That's probably not gonna happen for a long time.
We're gonna have to drop like a fat bag for him to come on. Like, we got 50 G's for you.
Like, hey, dude, we got a lot of money, and it's all yours.
I'm not saying if it's Monopoly or not, but you'll find out after the podcast.
He's like, is this Canadian? No, this is Monopoly.
Yeah, Sugar Sean, if you're listening, we will give you 50 grand in Monopoly money to come on the show, which probably has like a value of a few dollars.
You know what I think we should do? At the end of every episode, let's shout out one celebrity, always a different celebrity to come on the podcast. And just dare them to come on our podcast. And maybe one day
dare
do it.
Jennifer Aniston. Dude, who was like your biggest celebrity crush when you were like 11, 12?
Okay, first, let's see. I'm trying to think who was my first ever celebrity crush. I know who my biggest one was for the longest time was Jessica Alba.
Oh yeah, she was pretty hot.
I was huge into Jessica Alba, but I think I started liking her when I was in 4th or 5th grade, and I liked her for a long, long time. Scarlett Johansson was one for a long time.
She's like a recent one for me.
Yeah, I mean,
from Avengers.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Those tight leather pants.
Ooh yeah, Black Widow. But I don't know, dude. I'm trying to. Do you remember your very first celebrity crush?
I don't know about very first. It's probably like someone on the Disney Channel, or
I don't think it was for me. I think it was I feel like it was either Angelina Jolie from Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Because I was pretty young when that came out, and she was freaking hot in that. Or it was something that Pamela Anderson was in.
I don't remember seeing anything with Pamela Anderson. When I was a kid.
I've seen her in shows, but I don't remember.
Because I feel like she was like before our time.
She was like, we were too young. She was like when we were really little, and that's why it's like that's before our time for sure. But yeah, I feel like I remember seeing her and stuff. I just don't remember what it is, so I can't really validate that one.
I remember watching Friends, and Jennifer Aniston. I just thought she was so hot.
Yeah.
And I think there's like one episode where you could like see her nipples, or maybe
That's
more
like
than
all
one.
of them.
Yeah, but I was like, dude, she's so hot.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
And then she was like the biggest one for a long time. But then actually when I got older, I think I realized that Courtney Cox, the other girl on Friends, is actually hotter. Or I don't know if she's hotter or if she's hotter as like a cougar now that she's older.
Yeah.
Because she looks good.
Courtney Cox?
Yeah, Courtney Cox.
I still think Jennifer Aniston looks better.
You think?
Yeah.
Courtney Cox has like a really good body.
I think it's close for sure. I think it's gotten a lot closer, but I think Jennifer Aniston still takes a cake on that.
Phoebe, what's that girl's name?
Oh, I don't know her name.
Well, she loses.
But she probably would do the weird stuff that you want.
Oh yeah, because she was in that like stripper movie, Showgirls.
I think I heard of that.
Oh wait, I think was she in it? The girl from Saved by the Bell was in it.
The blonde chick
with the curly hair, like the tall one.
Oh, I don't remember.
She was like the tallest girl in Saved by the Bell.
Dude, I haven't seen that since grade school, man.
Me and Chill used to watch Saved by the Bell when we were getting ready for school.
Yeah, I would too when I was a kid.
Because it was like the only thing on TV. You didn't have YouTube or anything yet.
Yeah, like if you had basic cable, that's...
And we didn't have like smartphones.
Yeah, there was no cartoons in the morning, so it's like, what do I watch?
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah. Dude, that was great.
Dude, when we were at IKEA... Dude, I don't know what's up with IKEA, but there are so many hot girls there that work out. Like all these girls in like Gymshark and fucking wearing like crop tops look like they just got done squatting, and they're like, I need a new dresser. Let me fucking run over to IKEA.
Yeah, Brendan's like, isn't it great? There's so many hot girls around. I'm like, why have you never taken me here?
I know, dude.
Why have I never come to this place?
And I remember every single time I go to IKEA, there's hot girls there.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck, dude. Hot girls are always like redecorating their apartments or something.
Yeah. Most of those girls, though, they had boyfriends with them. That was the unfortunate
And
part.
I'm married, but I have eyes.
That's true. That's true. You know, just because you ordered off the menu doesn't mean you can't still browse.
Yeah, I got to browse. And my eyes do what they want. I can't fucking stop it, dude.
Yeah.
Like I see a hot girl and I'm like, no, you're married. And my eyes pop out of my sockets and like roll on the floor and go look at what they want.
Yeah, the thing with like that in a relationship, if you can't look at someone together and say, hey, that person's hot, whether it's a man or a woman, I don't think that's a healthy relationship.
Yeah. I try not to do that too much.
I mean, like, don't do it like insane amount to where it's like weird.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I do it in like movies. Because it's like, if it's a movie, the girl knows that it's like unattainable and you're never going to meet that person.
That's pretty smart.
But if you're walking around the mall, like that chick's hot, or at the gym, that would be the worst place because you guys go there together like every day.
Yeah.
Well, me and Lily do.
Yeah.
So, which there's really not many hot girls at our gym.
There's some.
There's a couple.
There's some. I think you guys go at the wrong time because the time I go, it is hot chicks galore almost. It's honestly, you know what? I'll take that back because you think they're hot, but it's the outfits.
Yeah.
It's the outfits. And then you get a closer look and you're like, you're just
it's outfits. Those Gymshark and Alphaletes, they push their butts up. You know what? Dude, okay.
It's the ones that go over the belly button spandex
in
shorts.
the last few years, girls have been faking big asses. Because, okay, when we were younger, low-cut jeans were in. And you could see those girls' hip bones, and you were like, damn, you're fine.
Yeah.
But now, it's like super high-rise stuff. So when you're looking at a girl's ass, you don't know where the ass cheeks stop and the back starts.
Yeah.
So you're like, damn.
Where are the dimples?
Her ass is huge.
Yeah.
But I bet if you pull those pants down, like...
You think it's this, but it's really this.
Yeah, it's like just that bottom part is ass.
Yeah.
And the rest is back.
Oh my gosh.
And you're like,
so right.
Oh, you fucking cheater.
You duped me. You got me good.
Like, they look good.
Hey, that's a pretty big butt you got there. Let me take those pants. Hey, what the? Where'd your butt go?
I didn't order back. Who ordered back strap?
Can I have a butt with the side of back, please? No one orders that.
But those high rises, man, they be making butts look good.
They do, man. They do. They trick you.
But they're cheating, dude.
Good, man. They do. What was the oh god. What were we talking about earlier? Oh, celebrity crushes. I was gonna ask you, vice versa on celebrity crushes. Who was your first male crush? Who was your first bromance? Who was the first guy you saw and you're like, I want to be like that guy as an actor?
I can't remember, but I feel like it was probably like Channing Tatum, maybe. Somebody with muscle.
Yeah.
I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger, obviously.
Yeah.
Any dude with like a bunch of muscles. When I was young, I was like, that's what I want to fucking look like.
Yeah.
Especially when I first started working out.
Yeah.
I would watch a movie with like a buff dude in it, and I'd be like, I'm gonna go home and fucking work out right now.
Yeah. Dude, I remember seeing because we had Conan the Barbarian, the Arnold Schwarzenegger one, on VHS when I was a kid. I'd watch that all the time because he's just big buff dude with a sword. I thought that was the coolest fucking thing ever.
That's sick.
But I think the first person I ever wanted to be, like actually wanted to be, was Legolas. I thought that character was so sick, and then I started getting into Orlando Bloom. I was like, dude, now he's William Turner in Pirates of the Caribbean. This guy is just freaking cool.
Oh yeah, he's a good looking dude.
And he's
I don't know who
looking dude.
I don't know who Legolas is. Is that like a paraplegic or?
You never seen Lord of the Rings?
Not really, no.
Ooh,
Anytime I tried to watch it, I fell asleep.
It's long.
Yeah.
It is long.
And it's dark.
Yeah.
Anytime in like, when I was younger, I would fall asleep in movies like a lot. Like, it was hard to stay awake.
Oh man, I was never that kid. I would
Now I'm
always
opposite.
like zone into the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, those are some of my favorite movies right there. Lord of the Rings, just so sick. The fight scenes are insane. You see like orcs' heads getting sliced off and stuff. It's awesome.
I need to watch it, but I'm like, it's funny because I'll watch 4 hours of TV,
Yeah.
but I don't want to commit to like 1 4-hour session.
It's like Lord of the Rings is such a good movie, except for Frodo. The main guy is such a bitch the whole time. And I don't know, you can give me all the hate you want if you're a super Lord of the Rings fan. I know we don't have that many fans, but if somebody comes after me, go for it. You know, at the end of the day, Frodo was a big ass bitch. I know he's got a huge burden. He's got this evil ring he has to fucking throw into the lava. He's complaining the whole movie, dude, about everything. All the other dudes are trying to do is help him get that fucking ring in the lava. And they go through, like, one dude dies. Like, it just gets fucking nuts. And they go through hell to help him. And he just bitches the whole time. It's like, fuck you, dude.
So that's his whole journey, was just to destroy the ring?
Yeah, pretty much.
And you can only put it in one specific kind of lava?
Where it was forged. Yeah. So,
because I feel like if you were to just put it in regular lava, it'd be fairly safe.
Yeah.
Or does it pop out?
Like, so in like real world, yes. This was a magical ring that was forged by like, I forget, it was like the most well-known magical elf blacksmith guy. I don't know the freaking lingo for this, but he made this ring, and it could only be destroyed by the lava that it was made in, forged in, the volcano. So he has to go all the way to Mordor to throw it in that volcano. And for some reason, Gandalf has these freaking friends that are giant eagles, and that they can fly on. But they walk all the way there. And this has been one of the biggest like debates about the whole story. And I get it. If they did that, it wouldn't be a story. Like, obviously, it wouldn't be a good journey. But in real life, if all of those things were real, I'm taking the eagle, bro. I'm not fucking walking there. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's like always movies have stupid premises. Like in King of Queens, there was this one episode where Arthur, the old man, he goes to a movie preview, like before it comes out, to do like a survey on it. And he's like, they wanted him to do the survey right on spot. And he's like, give me a few days or whatever. And they're like, yeah, sure, you go home and do it. And they didn't wait for him because they didn't give a shit. He thought they were actually going to wait for his input. Like they really cared about his input on the movie. And apparently it was like these kids were like trying to make it to like a skating competition or something. And So since they didn't wait for him, Arthur goes to the movie to spoil it for everyone.
Yeah.
And I forgot what he said. He like tells them the end, and he's like, he's like, why didn't they just call ahead? Like, that's like always in the movie. Like, why don't you just call? Or,
yeah, why didn't you just do it? That's scary movies for me.
Yeah.
Every time somebody's fumbling around, freaking out, it's like, okay, get up and run. There's your first option. You can outrun this person easily.
Yeah, because the bad guy's always walking.
They're always walking. Jason, Freddy, freaking the Halloween guy, Mike Myers, they're always walking.
Mm-hmm.
You can outrun them whenever you want.
Yeah.
Number 2, get a gun. Why do none of you have a gun? Shotgun this guy to the face. If he doesn't have a head, he will not function. There's no way, you know? It's always, dude, they're always, oh, what am I going to do? Well, my clothes are coming off somehow. What the hell's happening? It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, movies never make sense. Yeah. But that's kind of like, I feel like they build some of that in on purpose because it gets your mind going. Yeah. Like, well, what would I do in this situation? Mm-hmm. And Lily hates me when we watch some movies or even shows because, like, I'd be like, what if this happened? What if that happened? What if we did that? Like, if we're in that situation, we'd just do this. Mm-hmm. And she's like, can you shut the fuck up?
Oh, man. You gotta let that inner child go out sometimes.
Sometimes she does. It just depends on the mood.
Yeah.
And
I think it's more of a boy thing, too.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's like, maybe, honestly, no, I think it's just generally a boy thing. I was going to say it might be a poor boy thing because that's like all we had was just our imagination.
Yeah. Hopes and dreams.
But I think it's like all boys for sure that were just like, what if there's a dragon attacking us right now? What are we going to do? It's like, go grab your plastic swords. Let's fight it. And if you're poor, you grab like freaking tubes from a, you know,
pool
paper
noodles.
Towel roll.
Oh, that.
And pretend that's a sword or whatever. I loved using Christmas wrap tubes as swords.
Oh, yeah.
But they would always break in like 5 seconds.
We made like lightsabers out of PVC pipe one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's dope.
I forgot what we did.
Except for you could probably hurt each other with that. But.
Well, so you take the PVC pipe and then...
Did you put a pool noodle on it? I've seen people do that.
Yeah, put a pool noodle on it and then you get like colored duct tape and tape the pool noodle to whatever color you want.
Oh, dope.
And then you make like the handle. You leave the handle hard.
Yeah.
And you put an end cap. Yeah. And then you duct tape that how you want the handle to look.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can kind of hit each other with it. It's still not that soft.
That's still freaking sick.
It is fun though.
I mean, you like the toy lightsabers. You couldn't hit each other with those
immediately.
Yeah. Me and Aaron actually, I remember one time specifically, we were like turned them around and we were using them as clubs. That was kind of scary, but
you turned them around. Oh my god.
Yeah, the handles on those were heavy, dude.
Dude, I wonder how many young kids have like killed each other by hitting each other too hard with something like that.
Oh yeah.
In the head. Like that's for sure happened.
Oh my gosh, when I was really little when this happened. Me and my cousins went out to the dunes. And there was this one area that we kind of wandered off to that had some trees and these big sticks. And me and my cousin Kyle found these huge sticks. And I must have been 5, 6, somewhere around there. This stick was way taller than me. It's probably as tall as I am right now, probably about 6 feet of stick, like this big around. I could barely hold it up. And I'm like holding it like this. Mm-hmm. And Kyle found one just as big. And he's holding it. And Kyle's only 2 years older than me, so he's probably 7, 8, something like that. And he's like, swing yours at me, I can block it. And so all I do is drop it at him.
Oh my god.
And it hits him square in the head. And he starts screaming, crying. I was like, oh my god, did I just kill my cousin? Like in my head, I was like, holy crap, I just killed him. But he is fine.
Damn.
We all have pretty thick skulls, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty thick.
Yeah.
The last time I slammed my head on the ground, that shit hurts, dude. But
oh god, it's painful.
I was riding a hoverboard inside, and instead of stepping off, I tried to like hop off.
And it whoop.
Yeah, just went whoop. And
god,
that shit hurt so bad. And like Lily and her brother were right there, and they were like fucking because you could hear it, and it fucking hurt, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, did I just crack my head? Like,
Did she check you for a concussion?
yeah, I was fine,
That's good.
but it fucking hurt.
God, I think I've had 2 concussions. 1 or 2. 1 for sure, but I don't know. I think there was another one somewhere in there. I don't remember. And that's probably because I had concussions. But yeah, dude, I remember one time in middle school, there was a kid sprinting on the sidewalk and went to try and stop, and like his feet slid and slipped from underneath him, and he hit his head like that on the concrete. And I was like, I think that guy's dead. Like,
Ooh.
oh my God. And you hear, like, I heard it across the courtyard. It's like, did he just die? Like, what the fuck?
That
Like, it's
reminds
fine.
me of in elementary school.
Yeah.
I was at recess, and you know the tetherball poles.
Uh-huh.
I was doing a stripper show,
Ooh.
and I went upside down
Whoa.
and tried
You're giving
to
a
like
real show.
yeah, and I tried to like just barely let my thighs go to
Wow.
like slide down slowly,
Starting them young. Okay.
but I slewed down real quick,
Oh.
right on top of my head. It was hilarious.
You're like, hello, boys. Flip up.
Yeah. I was doing it. Tina was there and Alex was there,
Oh, my God.
and I was like, "Look at this."
Oh, my gosh. How old were you when that happened?
That was 6th grade, so 12.
So you weren't too young.
No.
12. That. I feel like 12 is when you really start understanding all those like adult things,
Mhm.
and like you're starting to learn them and all that, and you're like, because like I think 12 is when I discovered what porn was and like
Yeah.
all that shit, and you're like, whoa, a whole new world.
I know. I remember the first time I saw vagina, I was like, "What the fuck? That's what they look like?"
Dude, yeah. Actually, I think Aaron showed me the first vagina I ever seen. I don't know. I don't remember how old I was when that I was definitely younger than 12,
Yeah.
for sure. Because he's 4 years older than me. So he was getting into
So
that.
he was, like, molesting
And he
you.
was also kind of like, you want to see it? And I'm like, yeah. Like 9 or 10. I'm like, what the fuck is that thing? That looks weird.
I remember. I didn't watch it, but when my mom was with Pete,
Mm-hmm.
his son was like 5 years older than me,
Yeah.
and I was probably 6, and he was probably 11, something like that. And they went to the grocery store or something, and Jonathan, Pete's son, knew that his dad kept like porn VHSs in the closet,
Mm-hmm.
but he had them like staggered in a certain way, and
So that he would know. Something
yeah,
messed
so
up.
Jonathan like remembered how they went or whatever,
Yeah.
picked one out, and he's like, go to the window and watch, like make sure if they come home or whatever.
Oh
And I remember
my
I felt
God.
so nervous and bad. I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
And he like watched it for, I don't know, like a minute or two or some shit. And I think I maybe glanced over, but like I really didn't want to watch it. And I was just like, what is this?
Oh, man. Dude, I don't know what it is about porn, but I never thought it was wrong.
No?
I, like, never ever had a thought in my head that it was wrong. Until my parents told me it was wrong.
Yeah.
But,
But did you watch it when you were 6?
no, I wasn't that young.
Yeah.
So that's probably why. But I don't know, dude. I feel like even at 12, like you should still feel like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this.
Well, yeah, I didn't feel bad about it, but I knew I didn't want like my mom to see me doing it.
That's true. That's true. Like you don't want to get caught.
So that's kind of like, it's not wrong, but you're not allowed to do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I just always felt like there was nothing wrong with it.
You're like,
You know,
"Oh,
because like when you're smoking weed in high school or something,
Yeah.
stuff like that, you're like, oh fuck, I shouldn't be doing this. Like you're
Yeah.
really nervous about that. But for some reason, porn, nah.
maybe you just knew you weren't going to get caught."
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe I was just really like arrogantly confident about it for some reason.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I mean, I have good confidence, but I don't think it's ever gone to that extreme.
You're like,
It's
now
just
I
one
watch
category
porn
I've never
5
been-
times a day.
Like carry the team. Do a whole equation of like how I'm gonna get away with it.
You're like, I'm good.
I think I'm gonna be good. Yeah, this is foolproof. I got this. Oh man, dude, this desk, I'm freaking digging it.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I'm digging this.
It's much better.
That's cool.
I'm
Let
glad
us
we
know
got
what you
this.
think. Obviously,
new
we're probably
setup.
going to switch some lighting and stuff around. And
We're gonna get
this-
these arms. We're gonna get ones that go on the table so they don't block our face.
Yeah, more like just stands that stand on it instead of these clamp arm things.
And then hopefully we're gonna set up 3 camera angles soon, if we can figure that out. And basically just gonna try to make it better.
Yeah, so
in
we're
general.
gonna finagle with it a little bit, and then but yeah, let us know what you think about the table. Hopefully it looks more professional, like we're actually in a studio.
Yeah,
That's what we're going for. We're trying to make this as
we're going for like
professional looking as possible.
like regular.
Yeah.
Because you can't do anything these days. Like things on YouTube look so good
It's insane.
that if you have like a shitty ass looking setup,
Yep.
no one's gonna watch your shit. They're
Yep.
gonna click on it for like 2 minutes. They're not gonna pay. They're like, this looks like trash.
Which is, it kind of bothers me.
But I'll do the same thing. Like I'm not gonna watch some trashy ass video.
Some people like they got famous at the right time on YouTube
Right.
with shitty quality videos,
Mhm.
and now all they have to do is pay people because they have so much money
Yeah.
to do the good quality stuff.
Yeah, breaking into it now is like
It's rough.
you need a lot of money
Mhm.
to get started.
Yeah, like we have to slowly climb into this.
Like we're
'cause-
doing it slow,
Yeah,
and hopefully, but it's like also like we want to do it, so we keep investing a little bit.
hmm
And I mean, I'd invest more. Like I'd rather. I want to get this shit going quick.
yeah, dude. I mean, if we could like afford our own studio and all that shit, I would already be spending the money on it.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't even question it, but I can't afford all that because that's a lot of fucking money.
Oh yeah, like leasing a space to just do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, but
So if any sponsors want to hit us up, let us know.
yeah. If you want to sponsor us, we'll freaking
OnlyFans it up.
we'll get naked for you.
We're definitely getting offers on that. We're joking if you can't though. Unless
Or
you're
are
very
we?
discreet.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're joking.
We're totally
Wink.
joking.
Cash App, Brendan Wharton.
This is my Venmo.
Might be Brendan Tyler.
I don't even know what my name is on Venmo. I forget.
You look me up by my phone number. Just kidding.
Which I'll tell all of you right now.
To all of you right now, my phone number. But we're gonna end it here because we just want to do a short one today because we're tired because we went to fucking IKEA. It's all the hot chicks.
Yeah, it was a journey.
Walked around and it's like 115 degrees outside.
Oh yeah.
Anytime you go anywhere in Phoenix in the summer, you get tired.
Yeah.
Just from walking like to the car, to the store, back to the car.
Yeah,
like
dude.
the heat kills you.
I'll literally get in the car, turn the AC on, and sit there and just be like, oh God, okay. All right, I gotta get ready to drive.
And by the
I'm
time
so
you get
tired
home,
right
you're
now.
like, I'm taking a nap.
Yeah, and you're just like, I gotta get these groceries in the freaking fridge fast so I can go take a nap because I'm so
Oh, yeah.
exhausted right now.
I think Phoenix needs a giant air conditioned bubble put over it.
Yeah, if we could just put like a giant ice cube over just Phoenix,
Yeah.
that would be perfect.
What are our taxes going to?
Yeah, not ice cubes.
Yeah, not giant bubbles.
It's going to gas prices.
If we could live in
Let's
like a
not talk about
giant
that.
hamster cage
Yeah.
with air conditioning. Elon, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah. Come on.
Fix Phoenix.
Hey, when we start going to Mars, I don't want to deal with this. That's
If you
all I'm
guys
saying.
can hashtag fix Phoenix,
Yeah.
because we need it. Hashtag beat the heat. Hashtag fix Phoenix.
Okay, quick question, and I know we're supposed to be cutting this off right now.
Yeah.
But if we go to Mars, we have to make an artificial
Bubble? Something?
yeah,
Terrarium?
atmosphere. Because
That's the only like
'cause
long-term
Mars lost
option.
its atmosphere or something
Yeah,
like that.
it doesn't
right?
have an atmosphere.
Yeah.
But you can put like a bubble,
Yeah. I
Like
just
a
wonder
little-
how they're going to do that.
like Sandy from.
Like a dome.
hmm
Yeah.
But I think they have like a few. The smart people are figuring it out.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't worry about it. We're not gonna figure it out right now.
I'm not gonna figure it out. I'm curious as to how that would work.
I heard something about like nukes on the poles of the planet, and that will somehow cause like if they do enough of those, it will be enough like emissions to give it an atmosphere again. But I'm like, wouldn't that like radiation kill everyone or?
That's an interesting thing to think about. I wonder if you
'cause-
like planted plants on there, because that's what keeps it's like oxygen, like all
Yeah.
the chemicals that we produce, plants produce. Stuff
Well, that
like
would be the goal. I think it would be like you try to give it a little bit of an atmosphere to where plants could start surviving, because plants can't survive there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too like the temperatures range way too much and all that shit. But yeah, eventually you would want to terraform it. You start planting plants until it becomes habitable.
Yeah.
And then I think somehow, once it has an atmosphere, then it would somehow be able to like get water. I don't know if there's ice there,
Yeah, they would.
because I know we're not going to bring buckets 20 million miles away. We need its own water source.
Hey, I'm bringing like 5 gallons on this rocket ship.
It's only going to cost 20 trillion, and we're probably going to drink it all on the way there because it's a pretty long drive.
It's the only water we have. So
You could drink our piss.
we're
Once we
probably
get
going to be out of water in like 5 minutes.
We're probably going to
honestly.
die on the way there.
5 gallons, it's like nothing.
Yeah, how long is the drive there? It's a couple of years, I think.
To Mars?
I think it's like
Because the moon is a 2-week trip. I know that.
in a Cadillac or
No, in an Escalade.
Mhm.
That's a Cadillac.
that is in a form of Cadillac, yes.
I don't know, dude. I would assume.
I think it's 3 years.
There's no way it's 3 years.
Might be 6 months.
I would say it's somewhere in the months. There's no way it's a full year.
It could be. It's far, dude.
I know it's far, but
It's not like going to Texas.
It's like, I feel like it's almost just, it's like a little over twice the trip of the moon.
No, it's further than that. I think it's either 6 months or 3 years. It's one of those two. Like in my memory,
are very
it's
different.
either 6 months or 3 years.
I'm going to look this up after the podcast.
In light years, it might be a little quicker.
But it's like
So
years.
if we can get our Escalade to go faster,
Yeah. Putting more water
we'll
in
get
it.
there faster. Did you know if you drive faster, you get somewhere faster?
Interesting.
If there's no traffic. If there's traffic and lights, like don't fucking do that because you're barely going to get there any faster.
Yeah. I wonder when they're going to make cool rocket or like spaceships, because space, there's no resistance, and like that's such a weird thing.
I'm sure there's some technology to go way faster than we can.
Yeah,
but there's
like
also
to control something in space,
But there's-
you have to have something to push off of. That's like how our atmosphere works. Like that's
well,
how planes and shit
they know
work,
how to do that
off
now.
gravity.
They got boosters.
I'm just like, if you had a rocket ship, right,
Mm-hmm.
and it was in the middle of space, and the boosters start going off, that rocket ship won't move.
Yeah, well, there's certain kinds of boosters.
See, that's where
It's
I'm
not like it's not like a flame engine.
Yeah.
It's like some other shit.
yeah, that's where I'm like, how
But
do
yeah,
you
how do you
project?
turn and
yeah,
shit?
how do you propel yourself?
Yeah, rocket science is weird. It's not
Yeah.
like just flying.
That's why everybody compares stuff to rocket science.
Not rocket
It's not
science.
rocket science. Yes, it is, and it's freaking hard. Okay,
Okay.
I went to school for this.
I think we
I
gotta
didn't.
start when we're doing our outro.
Yeah.
That's when the podcast starts. Because that's when it gets better.
We'll just put this at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
do the intro, and then
We'll cut
that's
when
the
it ends.
outro.
The outro is just like, all right, we're gonna end.
The outro is the intro.
Yeah.
That's
So-
not a bad idea.
We'll do the real outro now.
Yeah.
But anyway, I have a question. No, just kidding.
Oh.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, all that shit. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Instagram if you want to at Los Amigos Gringos, and TikTok, Los Amigos Gringos 1. Possibly the reverse. See you in the next one.
Thank you.